right, guys, we're gonna go over the first 6 defenses in the 14 count. The first 2, you guys already know, it's a slip to your rear side, slip to your lead side. Now, these first 4 defenses, you guys are gonna be going off of a 1 and a 2. So you guys know already, when you slip to the rear side, you're dodging a 1. So I'm gonna come here, slip to the rear side. I'm dodging someone who's 1 if they're gonna throw it at me. I slip to my lead side, coming here, I'm dodging their 2. Now, pretend you have a partner, or you can have a partner, a sibling, or somebody kind of throw just their 1 and their 2. You can kind of break it down to them. Have them throw this 2 times. But this time when you guys throw the 1, instead of slipping, you're gonna pull back. So it's called a pull. So when you guys pull back, your lead foot stays exactly where it's planted. It does not move. Your back foot is the only foot that moves, and it's gonna step back. So when 1 is being thrown at you, you can slip to the rear side, but you can also just pull back and you dodge the shot because it's not long enough to reach you because you step back a little bit, and then you can come back into your stance. Now, a common thing I see when people pull is they arch their back, and sometimes they don't even move their back foot. So when they pull, they just kind of go like this, and they're dodging the shot this way, but they're putting a lot of pressure on their low back, and technically they didn't even move anywhere, so they could still be in range to get hit. So when you guys pull, your front foot stays exactly where it's at. Your back foot is the only one that moves, and you want to make sure you engage your core and have a nice straight back. You're not leaning back when you pull. So if I'm here and I do a pull, I'm going to bring my back leg back. I'm still standing up nice and straight, and then I can come back. Usually what follows after a pull is a 2. So I come here, I pull back. Now when I come forward, I'm gonna throw the 2. We'll kind of get that in more in depth of that in our combination. But that's a pull. It's another thing you can, another defensive drill you can do off of a jab. So for the first 3, you have a slip to the rear side, slip to the lead side, you're gonna pull back. Then for this 14 count defense, when you bring this back foot back in, you're gonna duck down, duck. So I'm gonna bring my back foot after I pull. When I bring it back into my stance, I'm gonna duck down just like I'm ducking a shot. Coming here, duck. Using my legs, not my torso. One more time, I pull back and I duck straight down. It's not a roll, it's just a ducking straight down using your legs. Now, common thing I see when we duck right after a pull, either we don't bring our leg back at all. When we pull, we come here, and then you just duck from here, but then now my stance is super wide. Or the opposite, when you guys pull and you bring that foot in, you narrow your stance and you duck down. So this may be a little practice for you guys to find that sweet balance of going back into your stance after your pull. So I come here, pull back, go back into my normal stance, and I just duck down. Then from there, I'm already ready, and I can go on to the next defenses, which is rolls. So I have a slip to the rear side, slip to the lead side, I'm gonna pull back, I'm gonna duck down, and then I'm already in my stance, and I'm gonna roll towards my rear side, roll towards my lead side. So the first 4 are dodging a 1 and a 2. So when I'm here, I'm dodging a 1, come back up, I'm dodging a 2, I'm gonna be dodging a 1 again, I'm gonna pull back, and then I'm gonna be dodging a 2 again, and I'm gonna duck down. Then I'm gonna be dodging a 3 and a 4 for the last 2. And I'm gonna roll towards my rear side for the 3, roll towards my lead side for the 4. So that's the first 6. When you guys get it down, you guys can go at a steady tempo. So if I come here, I'm gonna slip, slip, pull, duck, roll, roll. Again, from the side, slip, slip, pull, duck, roll, roll. After that duck, you want to come back up so you can dip down back a little again for the rolls. So I want you guys to practice this. This is the first 6. You're only learning 2 new things today. On Tuesday next week, we're going to learn a lot more. So it's slip, slip, pull, duck, roll, roll. This is the first half of the 14 count defense. After this, we're going to do a couple combinations that's going to go over the pull and the duck just a little bit more.